Sprinkles, Santa Claus's special elf, because everything is special with sprinkles. Santa Claus knows you're special too, and he has something to say to you. So listen close as Santa Claus shares holiday cheer with you. You can leave a special message for Santa Claus and get on the nice list at www.santaclaussays.net. Now here is the big man himself, Santa Claus!
Testing, 1, 2. All right, we're going to start all over again with our show. So here we go. We're going to start all over again.
Hi there! I'm Sprinkles, Santa Claus's special elf, because everything is special with sprinkles. Santa Claus, you're special too, and he has something to say to you. So listen close as Santa Claus shares holiday cheer with you. You can leave a special message for Santa Claus and get on the nice list at www.santaclaussays.net. Now here is the big man himself, Santa Claus!
Testing, 1, 2. All right. Unfortunately, we've had a few technical problems here at the North Pole, and so I'm here with you now. Santa Claus here. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome, welcome to our show here today as we celebrate Thanksgiving. It is Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving morning, and it really starts to mark the beginning of the holiday season, and the season when we have a lot of fun together as Santa Claus and you. And I want you to know that Santa Claus says to be good. And when we come together like this, we come together to share some good tidings and great joy and good cheer as we come together. And when we hear a bell sound like this, that means we go on just a little something different here. That's what we're going to do. So I want you to know you can always go to SantaClausSays.net, SantaClausSays.net. And if you'd like, you can leave Santa Claus a voice message or chat with me there on a text. Or you can also get on my list, the nice list at SantaClausSays.net, and we can be in communication with one another, and I can listen to you. That's what Santa Claus loves to do, to listen. So in our time together, we like to tell a Christmas story. Then we like to have a joke or two, and then we like to have a letter from Santa as we come together here today. So let me share with you now a story, a Christmas time story. And this is the story of Piccolo. And it goes something like this. We started the story yesterday, and now here we are continuing here today. It talks about Christmas. Piccolo began to talk about Christmas. One day when Piccolo's curly head and bright eyes came peeping around the hole in the wall, and they ran to her and helped her in. As they did so, they all asked her at once what she thought would be a great Christmas present, what she would have for a Christmas present. A Christmas present, said Piccolo. Why, what is that? And all the children looked surprised at this. And Rose said, Dear Piccolo, don't you know what Christmas is? Oh, yes. Piccolo knew it was a happy day when the baby Christ was born. And she had been to church on that day and heard the beautiful singing and had seen the pictures of the babe lying in the manger with cattle and sheep lying around. And oh, yes, she knew it was all very well. But what was a Christmas present? Then the children began to laugh and they answered her all about. And there was such a clatter of tongues that she could only hear a few words now and then, such as chimney and Santa Claus and stockings and reindeer and Christmas Eve and candles and toys. Piccolo put her hands over her ears and said, Oh, I can't understand one word. You tell me, Rose. Then Rose told her about the jolly Santa Claus, his red cheeks and white beard and fur coat, and of his reindeer and his sleigh full of toys. Every Christmas Eve, said Rose, he comes down the chimney and fills the stockings of all the good children. So Piccolo, you hang up your stockings, and who knows what a beautiful Christmas present you will find when morning comes. That's a good place for us to stop the story. We'll finish up the story when we get together tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Remember, we get together on a live show, and sometimes we have a few problems like we did today. We get together on a live show every day between Thanksgiving and Christmas at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time here for Santa Claus Live. And we come together to share Christmas cheer, a Christmas story, and also sometimes we share a joke. So I think it's time that the sleigh bells ring and we have a joke. Here's our joke for today. The joke is, why did Santa Claus get a parking ticket on Christmas Eve? You know why? He left his sleigh in the snow parking zone. Well, it's also a reminder about our next thing we're going to do is have our letters to Santa. And when we have our letters to Santa, it reminds us about you can always share your letters with me or your thoughts about your Christmas stories with me at SantaClausSays.net, where you can leave me a voice message or a text through a chat or get on my email list at Santa's Nice List. But here's a letter that I got here a while back from a little boy, and it goes like this. Hello, Santa. It's me, Denny. I have been good at home at school, and I'm 6 years old, and I want some toys or clothes or shoes if you have some for Lisa. She's 13 years old. And for Ricky, he's 11 years old. And for me, I'm 6-year-old. Thank you, Santa. And I will leave a big sandwich for you. Santa loves that when you leave me things. Hot cocoa and cookies is my favorite if you want to leave something for me. It's good to be with you here. And remember that you can always get a hold of me at SantaClausSays.net. You can reach out and I will listen. And I love you. And I love to listen to what you have to say. This is Santa Claus Says. And I want to remind you that Santa Claus says, always be good. Take care. See you next time. Merry Christmas and Happy Thanksgiving.
You're special. special to Santa Claus, just like Sprinkles. Get on Santa's nice list at SantaClausSays.net and watch Santa Claus Says live on YouTube. Tell him Sprinkles sent you.